Alright, so this next reaction is it's been a minute. Just been a minute. Well, in case you don't know, I believe when I saw the on Instagram, apparently it's Will Smith apology videos of what happened over 3 months or few months, I think, for the the whole slapping situation at Oscar, of course. And let's be clear, we all go for our separate races. People made mistakes, I let my emotions get it to me, and somehow I think he already did apologize to Chris Rock, did he? I don't know, but I guess the channel's from Will Smith, so if you want to go check it out, feel free. And please don't say any negative comments, please, cause we trying to move on, and that's that. Cause I'm trying to move on. Will Smith's trying to move on. Chris Rock's trying to move on and stuff like that. Cause I like both of them at the same time. Will Smith is a very good acting and funny, along with Chris Rock. So yeah, we just gotta move on our separate ways and just call it quits. That's all. But let's check it out, and we're probably gonna put up some few commentaries every single minute. So yeah, but before we do that, I'm just gonna read this. It's been a minute over the last few months. I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. All right, let's check it out in five, four, three, two, beep.
Hmm.
So Will,
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? Um, I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. Um, so I will say to you, uh, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. Um, I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to uh, Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, um, and this is probably irreparable. Um, I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. Um, and I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. Um, it's like, I made a choice on my own from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. Um, and say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. Um, I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
Of course. I mean, we're still friends, you and I. I mean, we can still be friends. I know mistakes is always a mistake. It's always happened every single time because I know you have to let your emotions get in the way of how this happens. People made a mistake. Everybody made a mistake. Well, um except from the other people. So that I was gonna explain next time I finish it up. But yeah, man. Will Smith, if you watching this or you hear this, it's okay. A lot of people made mistakes from their, from when it happens to your mental illness and stuff. That's you know, that happened to a lot of people sometimes. Including myself. I've been in a mental illness every single time it happens. So, and knowing for that, knowing for that, I want to apologize for Jada Pinkett Smith because the only reason how this happened because I thought that Jada told Will Smith that it happens, but apparently even told us nothing. Jada didn't tell Will Smith to stop him. It was all just a misunder misunderstanding situation when it happened when she rolls her eyes when I saw it because I don't think that was a signal. Okay, it was like something that's been going on, cause it just feels like when you let your emotion get get you down of how this happens, you just have to be careful. Like you have to be careful of what you've been doing of your emotional. You just have to be careful because when you like you know that anger that lives out of you, like it just always happens, man. But but don't worry. I'm sure a lot of people still get some negative comments about it. Cause I didn't want to worry about that. I'm worried about Will Smith because if something happens to Will Smith, like was he when he, you know, kind of a lot of people who actually committed suicide. What's happening? I mean, including myself, I would have killed myself as well. Like dead serious. And somehow I was very worried about Will Smith, cause even though like he was gonna do something to regret it. I'm sorry. I know I messed up. It was all in my head, cause I let my emotion get in the way, and I didn't want to like make the people disappointment or yell at me or being mad at me and all that stuff. I mean, that's only how that happens in the first place because of your emotional that skims away. Cause it's all right. I'm glad you apologize. I ain't glad, uh, I appreciate your apology. It always happens. We're just gonna move on and get you back on your movies because we're just gonna pretend that nothing happens and then just move on. That's it. Cause I just want to see your new movies and stuff. Cause that's the only thing I say about probably Bright 2, maybe Bad Boys for Life 4. Well, I don't think so. Cause um I don't know. I think they estimated the last one, but Bright 2 or probably I don't know something else in mind. Cause I always um wanted to see the whole see Will Smith new movie, of course. So yeah, but yeah, man. Please go easy on Will Smith. 'Cause I know he having some hard time trying to figure out how he gonna get back of the movies without anything bad situation happens. So we're just gonna move on all the bullshit and just focus on being you. Focus on being you of Will Smith. Like you're funny, you're talented acting skills. I mean, your fighting skills, everything, all that. Cause I just want to focus on seeing a new movie for Will Smith because that's the only thing. It's important. It's important to me right now. It's more important for me to see somebody else's movie. I hope. I mean, except Amber Heard. Um, but maybe sometime I would love to join your movies. I wish. I totally wish, man. I really wish, man. But yeah, man. But stay safe out there, Will Smith. Don't let any negative comments get to you, cause I know for a fact that I think you're gonna disable the comments anyway, so I'm okay with it. But but yeah, man. Like I said, just move on, and let's hope that some people pretend that it's never happens, and that's it. That's it. Like I'm gonna pretend that it's never happened, cause I just want to move on with all the drama bullshit. I'm just wanna see some fun movie stuff like Will Smith and Chris Rock and all of that. I mean, hey, I just want to see the whole movie, man. That's it. That's all I have to say. Cause I don't want anything negative comments or negative people about it. So yeah, but yeah, man. Comment down below. What you think about Will Smith and positive videos? Cause we just want something positive comments. Cause we don't want any negative comments, all the bullshit. Cause it just get out of hand, man. But yeah, man.